Hello everyone. This is Kathy, and I'm here today with a fun little project, and here's what it looks like. This is my prototype. It's a simple little mini book. And I'm using the wonderful digitals of 4 a.m. junk journals, and I'll put that in the description. Okay, let's get started. Let me show you what I'm using. I'm using something called slide mailers, and I got these on Amazon, and they're what folks use when they want to mail slides, glass slides, and I'm going to use it to make a journal, or make a little book rather. And I'm going to use 2 of them, and I'm going to actually affix them together at the spine so that when I'm done, I have around 3-4 pages. And the first way I'm going to do that, I'm simply going to take a tape runner, and you could use double-sided tape, which would be stronger, but I'm also going to use glue and some other things. And I'm just going to put tape on the back. Just like that. And I'm pushing down the tape on either side. Then what I'm going to use is I'm going to take some book tape. But not yet. I don't want to do that yet. I first want to cover the front. I'm going to take that up, and I'm going to cut down some digitals from 4 a.m. Junk Journals Digis to cover up the cover. No, I kind of like this. I'm thinking I could use this part of it. So that's what I'm going to do. Haphazardly measure. I think I want the book in the picture. This book down at the bottom. I was inspired to do this project by the latest Somerset Studio magazine, and it had something using these mailers in it, which was kind of cool. Oh, and I want to show you, not only do they have single mailers, but they also have double mailers, which I was playing with. And it's like this. First, they'd make adorable cards, but very interesting pieces for your journals. Okay. And I'm going to put that on right there. That's how I measure. Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh, well, it's stuck on the back. It's stuck on the double-sided tape, which is okay. I'm going to leave it right where it is. Push this across. And I'm going to cut it. And because it's stuck, I'm going to use my little blade. Just like that. Oh, I like the cover. Yeah, that's cool. And I'm going to put on a back cover, see if there's any other spots on here that will work. I don't think so because it has the guy's shoulder in it. So I'll use this piece. And this time, I'll use it from the top. I'm going to do it like this and like this. Add some glue. And the beginning of each mailer, it has the corner cut away. So we're going to cut that away. And you see, now I have this. So you want to make sure that you, just like you would on a journal, that you make sure it's stuck in that score on the spine. And it looks just like this. And I was gonna add the tape, but I don't think I need to do it now. We'll see if it, as we move along, if it needs it to be a little sturdier, but I think we're okay. Okay. Whoops. Even that up. I'm going to ink it up a bit. And I'm also going to ink up these edges. Just like that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some, I think some gold to the frame. I'm going to add it to that frame and to this frame. It might also be nice to add some to the edges so it's just not that ugly black and brownish color. And slightly around the edges. Gives it just a nice little glimmer. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the closure in. And it's one of those with the circle punch and the brad. So I'm going to cut it out of this paper. Oh, but it's not thick enough. I'll use this paper. Whoop. And that's a 1-inch circle punch. Add some ink to get rid of the white edges. I'm using scorched timber for my ink in this. I'm going to put the circle on the back rather than the front. And just like that. I'm going to go ahead and add the small brad. And I'm doing this now so that whatever digital picture I put here, it will cover it up. Just like that. Take my elastic. You can use anything. You can use wax thread. I just happen to have this out. Tie it in a double knot. And clip it. Tie a knot at one end. And I always tie the knot because it lets me know that that's the end that wraps around. Okay, so we have that. Now, let's find a photo. Well, first, I'm going to find a photo to go in the center here. And I'm also going to add some ink in the center. Not ink, some glue. And it's mainly because all I used was that tape runner. I didn't even use double-sided tape. If I used double-sided tape, I probably wouldn't have to do this. Okay. Now, I cut some pictures. I wasn't sure if they're going to be large enough, but we'll see. Whoops. Nope. This one I love. And I wanted to see if I could cut this down in such a way that it would work. Okay. And I really wanted that girl with a birdcage face. And okay. And we're going to turn that over. Okay, I wasn't going to leave him. I was going to cover it, but I kind of like him, even though it's only part of his head. He's cute because he's looking up at her like she's, what's going on? He's saying that, but he's such an odd-looking fellow himself. And you have a little place to write, which is kind of cool. So if you're sending this, if I was sending this as a card, that works. Okay, let's go to this one. Now I want something small enough to fit inside there. Let's see what I have. Oh, I do love his face. I want to see if I can use a portion of it. These digitals are wild. I love them. That will work. I don't think it would work from in there, but it might. No. Okay. I like it because you have on the outside this kind of, you know, library-looking book, and then you open it up, and it's full of all these oddities. A little too close to the fold. Okay. And I think with these little mailers, the possibilities are truly endless. Okay, so let me see something strange that I could put here. I do like her, so she might work. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little piece of white paper in there, and I'm going to try to give myself a little template. Let me try again. Okay, let's just try this and see if this works as a template. Okay, it's not correct at the top, that's for sure, but it could be. You just have to make it a little rounder. So I want to see if this works. Okay. It works down here. Okay. And I'll be able to tuck it in there. Okay, I'm going to trim that just a bit. That should do it. Love it. And our last one. I don't know how I beat those images. Let's see. I love the little girl. Okay. Now, let's try this. Okay, this just needs to be trimmed. I love her. Love her. Now, I don't think I can get him in, but he would be great. But maybe this guy, not big enough. Maybe this guy. Okay. It'd be great for the little girl to be looking at the bride. Alrighty. Okay, should have cut that off first. I'm gonna have to lift it up like a dodo. Okay. Trying it again. It's funny, I used to be extremely impatient when I was creating anything, you know, sewing. If I made a mistake, or I had to rip out too much stuff, I would just forget it. I would like throw away the fabric. As I get older, I've changed. So I live by, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Okay, so we have this, we have this, and we have this. And I want to see, I have these little dome little thingies. You usually use them for bottle caps. But I'm going to add them in a few places just to give it some interest. Okay, well, that was my quick and easy craft for today. That's my puppy fighting over the dog beds. And I think it needs something up here. Just a little something, something. And I might have something. Maybe the cat. Oh, why don't I just do it this way? Maybe I'll put a dome on this. Oh, these things are so hard to open up for me. There we go. There we go. Just gives it a little interest. Kitty sitting on the books. Let's see how we did. Whoops. Maybe some inks here. Doesn't he remind you of Jim Carrey? I know I already added ink here. And here. Awesome. Okay, well, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this simple project. Simple once you have the slide mailers. And it's cute. This is the one I just made. And here's one I made earlier. Cute. Okie doke. I hope you try it. You all have a good one. Bye.